Nigga. Nah. Mike, that came with the PS4. Yeah, I can hear you a little bit.
They started out as a great rebounding team and got even better after their trades.
Last season, the Oklahoma City Thunder led the entire NBA in rebounding, but they did well on offense. First in the league in offensive rebounds and second in defense.
And Kevin, the thing that
Yes, they is.
for me, for OKC, everybody rebounds. The guards, it really has a huge impact and allows you to have that many more possessions.
In football.
Trudell, I was laughing at Trudell. I mean, Trudell. I was laughing at Michael. He like.
Down the breakaway champ.
I was laughing at him. He was like this.
You about to go use it?
Yeah, that's that Michael.
I just need to go to Sam's and I ain't.
Game for the Thunder. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, that was a very physical game, and I think that plays into their hands. So a lot of their points came at the foul line.
And it also led to a lot of foul trouble from some of the key guys they were up against. So you can't forget about that part of it either.
Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for the Heat. Winslow comes in for Goran Dragic. Now the feed to Whiteside. Outside Dang. And it's off from three-point range.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Wade kicks to Whiteside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
And how about for the Heat having the best road record of any team that didn't make the postseason in the East? But as you said, struggling on the road will sink a team battling for a playoff spot.
Puts it up from 15. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Durant with another miss.
You know, one final note, guys, on the Heat and their road losses. They ended up going only 2-8 in their last 10 road games of the year. That was a big part of how they fell out of the 8th playoff seed.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Miami.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game, some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Steven Adams. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Heat also with the sub. Green's checked in. The Thunder lead by 6. Augustine, that's good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The drive by Green.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Augustine dishes to Waiters. Here's Morrow, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded by Waiters. Winslow, the pass to Whiteside. The dish to Winslow. And Waiters over to help. 5 to shoot. Augustine with the steal. Feeds it to Waiters. Great D that time from Green. The Heat trail by look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Now, I would say that's a special occasion for a slam right there,
Well,
Kevin.
what kind of occasion you talking about? Why was he saving that one? My goodness.
Guys, I'm so glad I was here to witness that with you guys.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thunder lead by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Winslow is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Whiteside in the 5 down low. Adams. The layup missed.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Outside Westbrook. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The drive by Green.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The Thunder shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Stoudemire. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Pass to Stoudemire. He dishes it to Winslow for the lead.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
That's his first personal foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. That free throw missing. And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
And it's Wade penetrating. Durant with the steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. 4th in field goal percentage, 5th in blocks. And they're not a team that really likes to get out and run a whole lot. I mean, they're ranked only in the top 20 in fast break points. They're much more content to play a half-court game.
And they've obviously been one of the elite shooting teams in the league, taking a very disciplined approach offensively, and they have the field goal percentage to prove it.
Out to Wade. The Heat need to get a shot off. Winslow's shot is off. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Kicks it to Robertson. Ibaka. This is to Westbrook. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead. Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off the team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been playing.
Did you see your friend? Cousin?
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, that's an accident. Get that. Hey, quit hacking. Yeah.
Yeah.
36 seconds left in the third quarter.
That was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started in the game.
Gonna play Nate in a minute.
I don't think there was anyone making a stop on that one.
Huh?
Yeah, you just see me shaking my head. Yeah, quit asking me.
That's a big swing right there. Taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points.
No telling how quick that sequence will turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this long, moments like that are going to be unique.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. It's the Heat, leading by just 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We got a quick in our hands, and we're welcoming back the fourth quarter of action getting started. The Heat with the lead. We got in tomorrow. With the bench cancel. And there's Deion Waiters. And it's Augustine to 1-1. For the line of the game, we're all bonus in.
Boy, he's a bulldog down there.
Oh, that was stupid.
Second effort to get through the basket. Well done.
He should straight 49% from the field.
Cookies. Nigga, dunk that boy. You laying it up? You supposed to boom it. What the fuck?
They repeatedly got down on the break tonight as well. Scored a lot of matches in transition.
Oh, get in there. Come on, baby. Oh, good D. Oh, bad. Oh, get that out of here. Oh, y'all supposed to grab that. That too. Dang. Alright, let's go, big man. Come here. Alright, let me quit playing for our Lulu. I don't know, body this nigga up real quick. You can't guard him if you trying to guard him by yourself. Ah, that's a bucket. Get the board. Oh, yeah, good board. Take off. Hey, he can't do it. He'll do it. Got your ass. Bucket.
What a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
What the?
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, but looking
Man, I'ma do it all. Like the same niggas around me. They all around me.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Hello, that last break, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team.
Oh, come on. He open. Never mind. Let's go. L's. Ah, oh. Oh, going crazy. L.
How you break that up like that?
Let's go.
You ain't even want none. Why would you do that, man?
Rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's all. L up, baby.
Want some water?
You said what? Not right now, I'm finna play my cousin in 2K. Oh yeah. Good pass. Woohoo. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Give that boy to him. Give it to the man. Let's go. Yeah, L's. He don't know who to get a ball to. L's. 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 L's.
Here, monster. Here. 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 You know, hungry? Not really.
L's. 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 See what the